Meanwhile, Mimi marshaled a savvy publicity staff to make sure that eye-catching posters, playbills, newspaper articles, and TV coverage let the public know about the phenomenon in Washington Park. But the quality of the actual show remains Mimi's first priority, and 1992's production of West Side Story posed a formidable challenge.
This was West Side Story, Leonard Bernstein. I needed the most expert technical people, musicians, and cast. My musical director, Tim Nelson, is absolutely great, and he put together an orchestra that really works in the park. And my artistic director, Ven Bormeo from New York City, he's a magician.
Well, I knew Mimi would accept nothing less than Broadway quality in the complete look of the show, and that's in both sets and costumes. And with her pressuring us for the deadlines, it took a lot of hard work, and boy, a lot of long days.
Meanwhile, Mimi worked closely with director-choreographer Arthur Frederick, also of New York, to select a cast that would include talent from both New York and Albany.
So now here we are going to New York because we have to get this remarkable talent for the West Side Story, and Mimi's right there over my shoulder, okay? She's overlooking every single person who walks in the room, giving me her immediate response, and then walks this woman for Anita, and she was absolutely struck by her, and I was like, well, she's okay, but there's other people to see. But she knew, and I think maybe because she had played the role all those years ago, she knew that this person was going to be Anita, and she was right, because 6 weeks later, this was the person playing Anita, and she's far surpassed what I thought she was going to do, and she was absolutely marvelous in the show.
In every show, we use one equity principle, and in this show, our equity actress plays Anita. I knew she was right the minute I saw her because she reminded me of the way I played the role myself several years ago. I still love to perform. I'm an equity member, and it excites me when I see that same spark in someone else.
In addition, Mimi's training as a doctor of psychology helps her to handle the organizational difficulties that are inevitable in a project of this size, and to build an esprit de corps among the cast and crew.
I love you all. Go knock 'em dead, multitudinous broken legs.
Productions of this magnitude require effective budgeting, and Mimi is an expert at stretching a $200,000 budget to cover a $500,000 project. While the City of Albany truly partners Park Playhouse with a generous grant and in-kind services, more than 2/3 of the cost must be raised through other means. Mimi is the impetus behind local fundraising efforts.
My board of directors and I seek out corporations to underwrite specific performances, as well as individuals who will sponsor private parties and support our annual fundraising gala. For this event, champagne and dessert is provided by local restaurateurs, and it brings out the Park Playhouse elite, such as our board and our mayor.
If you knew the letters and the phone calls that we get in City Hall, all of them very positive, all of them saluting Park Playhouse for another blockbuster show.
But it's the nightly fundraising, from the food items available at the concession stands, along with the sale of T-shirts and hats, a 50-50 raffle.
Raffle tickets help the performers stay in the park.
And audience donations, which enables the theater to continue as a community project. This aspect of the project relies heavily on an enthusiastic corps of volunteers and the spirited participation of the audience. Mimi fosters that spirit nightly with an ever-fresh appeal for support and intermission contests that leave everyone feeling like a winner.
Thank you.
All right, what's your name, sir?
Charlie Fink,
Charlie Fink. Where you from, Charlie?
Boston Spa.
Boston Spa. Well, I want you to know you have just won yourself $599. Not too many people get to realize a dream come true night after night. When those lights go dim and I look around and see faces as far as the eye can see, of all ages and all color, my heart just fills up.
The joy and excitement of live theater are Mimi Scott's legacy to the community of Albany. Every step of the way, she's been there to ensure that Park Playhouse truly remains a city treasure.